Mr. All my dear masters, let us start our wisdom sharing. Madam Blavatsky's wisdom sharing. And today we are going to discuss about, all of us, we are going to discuss about the 7 planes of existence. And this knowledge, what we are going to share today is taken from Vedas, discussed by various rishis and various sages. So today in our wisdom, we are going to discuss about 7 lokas, 5 mandals, and 3 trilokis, my dear masters. We know we use in our day-to-day life at once a while, we remember that we talk about mandals, we talk about the planes of existence, that is 7 lokas and also trilokas. Triloka Sancharini mostly will discuss about our uh, Devi, Devi Mata, about the Triloka Sancharini. So in that way, today we are going to let us share the knowledge of 5 mandals, 7 lokas and 3 trilokis. So now just I'm here going to introduce about 5 mandals first. So these are the names of the mandals that are discussed in Vedas, my dear masters. First one is Bhumandal, Chandra Mandal, Surya Mandal, Parameshti Mandal, and Swayambhu Mandal. So these are the 5 mandals that exist in cosmos, that exist in space. So around these mandals, how the whole system is existed, how the whole system is getting, how the whole system is moving around. Let us discuss about that. So we all know that under the gravitational force of attraction of Earth, the moon revolves around the Earth. We all know that under the influence of gravitational force of attraction of Earth, the moon revolves around the Earth. So the moon, there is one mandal called Chandra Mandal, and this Earth here is called one mandal, that is Bhumandal. Okay, and here Earth is not stationary. Here we all know that Earth revolves around Sun under the influence of the gravitational force of the Sun. So here there's another mandal, that is Surya Mandal, that is Sun. Okay, Surya Bhagavan. Okay, my dear masters. The system that is existing on Earth realm, the system that is existing on Earth plane. What is the system? The system of life, the system of all these plants, animals, Kanija Samraj, this Vriksha Samrajyam, and this Jantu Samrajyam, animal kingdom, plant kingdom, mineral kingdom, and this human beings existing on this earth. Everything forms a system, earth, atmosphere, and all. It forms a system which is called Bhulok. This system, whole system on earth realm is called Bhulok. Here mandal is nothing but a spherical shape occupied by certain entity. Spherical shape occupied by certain entity with certain properties is called mandal. So here the Bhumandal, the system that is existing on Bhumandal is called Bhulok. Here I discussed about mandals, and slowly we are moving about discussing about lokas, that are 7 planes. So the system of that is existing on Earth realm is called Bhulok. And we know that Earth is not stationary. Bhumata, it's not stationary. It is moving around. Is moving around Sun. That is, Bhumandal is moving around Surya Mandal under the influence of Sun's gravitational force of attraction. And the plane that is existing under the influence of Sun, or else near to the Sun in this cosmos, in this space, in this cosmos, is called Svargalok. It is called Svargalok. So in between this Bhulok and Swargalok, there's another lok called Bhuvarlok. In this cosmos, in this space, in the space between Bhulok and Swargalok, there's another plane of existence called Bhuvarlok. So these three together, that is Bhulok, Bhuvarlok and Swargalok, forms one Triloki. Three loks together forms one Triloki. Okay, my dear masters, did all of us came across this mantra, that is Om Bhur Bhuvah Suvah Mahah Janah Tabah and Satyah while we are performing certain rituals, auspicious rituals at our houses? Doesn't we came across such type of mantras, right, masters? This mantra is telling us about the 7 planes of planes that are existing in this space, in this cosmos, my dear masters. So under this 7 planes of existence, these planes of existence are called as lokas in Sanskrit. Okay, my dear masters. So these 3 lokas, that is, we discussed about Bhu, Bhuvar and Swargaloka. So this sun is also not stationary. When we come to science, we all know that this Milky Way galaxy, all the systems, solar, the sun and the planets around it, there exist so many solar systems in the Milky Way galaxy, and these all form a spiral in a Milky Way galaxy. If you anytime see the picture of the galaxy, you can see that it is in the form of spiral, and here it is also recognized in science that the whole of this solar systems, systems and stars that are existing in this galaxy, they are moving around one mandal called Parameshti mandal. That is the center of the existence of this. Parameshti mandal is the center of the existence of the galaxy. So this solar system, that is our sun, along with all its planet, is moving around one center, that is revolving around its certain center, which is called Parameshti mandal. We all know that around sun there exists certain plane called Swargaloka, and around this Parameshti mandal there exists one plane that is called Janarlok. The plane that is existing around this Parameshti mandal is called Janarlok. So, my dear masters, in between this Swargalok and Janarlok, there exists another lok called Maharlok. So, in space, in this cosmos, in between this Swargalok and Janarlok, there exists another lok called Maharlok. So this forms another Triloki. What is the second Triloki? What I'm talking about? Swargalok, Maharlok and Janarlok. Okay, my dear masters. And which is beyond science, what we are talking about, given to us in Vedas, and the wisdom shared to us through so many rishis. This Parameshti mandal is also not stationary. It was also said in Vedas that this Parameshti mandal, it is moving around another mandal called Swayambhu mandal. It is also moving around another plane of existing called Swayambhu mandal. So, my dear masters, we all know that the space around, now we have discussed that the space around Parameshti mandal, there exists a plane called Janarlok. The plane of existence around Parameshti mandal is Janarlok. And the space around this Swayambhu mandal is Satyalok. So, my dear masters, The space around this Swayambhu Mandal is Satyalok. And again, in between this Janarlok and Satyalok, there exists another plane of existence that is called Taparlok. So coming back to our mantra, that is Om Bhur Bhuva Suva Maha Jana Tapa and Satya. These are the 7 planes of existence. And the last third trilogy, what we are going to discuss about, it starts from Parameshti Mandal, plane that is existing around Parameshti Mandal, that is Janarlok, followed by the space that is existing around Swayambhu Mandal, that is Satyalok. In between, there's another lok called Tapahlok. So what is the third trilogy we are discussing about? Janarlok, Taparlok and Satyalok. So I think all of you I could explain you this concept of 7 lokas and 5 mandals and 3 trilokis, given the wisdom given to us from Vedas. So again, let me just go through that once again. The 5 mandals are Bhumandal, Chandra Mandal, Surya Mandal, Parameshti Mandal and Swayambhu Mandal. The 7 lokas are Bhulok, Bhuvarlok, Swargalok, Maharlok, Janarlok, Tapahlok and Satyalok. Okay, masters, and the 3 trilokis are Bhu, Bhuva, Suva forms 1 triloky. That is, Suva means Swargalok. And Swargalok, Maharlok and Janarlok forms 2nd triloky. And Janarlok, Tapahlok and Satyalok forms another triloky. In this way, we got 3 trilokis existing in this cosmos. So these are all various planes of existence, my dear masters, which were what can I tell you, beyond our wisdom, beyond our knowledge, which we cannot perceive through our 5 senses, which we cannot at least think about the existence of these lokas, my dear masters. We are aware of only one loka, that is Bhuloka. That too, what I feel is, I know only a small part of Bhuloka. There's so much to know about Bhuloka also. And these planes of existence that are present, they can be reached by increasing our state of consciousness. We can recognize them by increasing our state of consciousness. So, my dear masters, let us discuss in detail about each loka separately. So, let us start from Satyalok. Let us just discuss about Gayatri Mantra in this context, because this was also discussed about this lokas. It was discussed in Gayatri Mantra as Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Demahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. So my dear masters, yes, I received a message here telling that someone missed my sessions previously. Now I just want to tell you one thing, my dear master. They were there in YouTube. You can just go through the sessions in YouTube. Previously, I have discussed only about the life history of Madam Blavatsky and also a small concept in my 2nd session. Okay, you can go through the sessions in YouTube. Thank you, my dear masters. Now, so coming to this Gayatri Mantra, as explained by a Swamini, what I want to tell you, Swamiji is someone we call the Rishi of Jins, who are Jins, right? I don't know, we can call Rishini as Swamini. And her name is Pravrayaka Divyananda Prana. She is the one from her, I came across the explanation of the meaning of Gayatri Mantra. In that, she is explaining the Gayatri Mantra as Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tatsavitar Varenyam. Oh Lord Surya Bhagwan, as you are illuminating these three planes, Bhulok, Bhuvarlok, and Swargalok, you also illuminate our inner senses, and you also project our buddhi in a direction that we go along the path of truth. So this is the meaning what she tried to express about the meaning of Gayatri Mantra, my dear masters. Why I need to give you this details because Gayatri Mantra is explained extraordinarily in various perceptions by various rishis, sages, and various people. Just I want to tell you this. I took from the knowledge given by me, wisdom given by me by this Swamini. Okay. So here it was clear that the sun is illuminating the first three lokas, that is Bhulok, Bhuvarlok, and Swargalok. Svar means Swargalok. So these three loks are under the influence of our Surya Bhagavan. This is the reason why we worship Surya Bhagavan on this earth, giving the importance to Surya Bhagavan in such a high condition. It is Surya Bhagavan who influences us and takes us and enhances our consciousness to a state to reach all these planes of existence and recognize all these planes of existence. So how we can go to our higher dimensions or recognize the higher planes of existence is by enhancing our conscious state to higher level through certain sadhana and through following certain practices, my dear masters. So is according to the meaning given to Gayatri Mantra by the Swamini, we came to know that it is in Gayatri Mantra we are just praying Surya Bhagavan to just enhance our conscious state to us to a state that we can uh, reach all these planes of existence, and we can recognize all these planes of existence. So by enhancing our state, and the Surya Bhagavan is going to help us to achieve this, for us to move towards the truth. Okay, masters. So coming to, let us now discuss about the properties. Let me go through the time, my dear masters. I don't know what is the So a few minutes left, masters. Let us go through the explanation of each plane of existence slowly. Okay. So we came across 7 planes of existence. We are going to start our explanation from Satyaloka. Okay, my dear masters. Let us start. Let us start discussing from Satyaloka. So what is Satyaloka? It is the world of truth and reality. So the actual truth, the existing, always will be talking in spiritual practices, and while we do some spiritual sadhanas, will be discussing, let us go towards the truth, let us go in the path of truth, let us through our wisdom know the truth. Truth is the only religion. It was the statement given by Madam Blavatsky. So this is Satyalok is the world of truth and reality. The divine beings and the nirvanins. Nirvanins means the people who attain the nirvan sthiti completely. The human beings who attains the state of nirvana completely, they live in this Satyaloka. It is the highest state attainable by the human beings, highest state of consciousness possible to attain by the human beings. So human beings can attain they can enhance their conscious state, they can attain the consciousness to the highest state possible, which is which through which we can enter Satyaloka. And Satyalok is the sthiti, sthiti that can be experienced in deep samadhi state. When we can go into the deep samadhi state, that is the point where we can experience the Satyaloka. If we have some doubt about where is it existing, how far it is existing, and what is we cannot perceive it through our five senses, my dear masters. It is beyond our knowledge, so we cannot simply go through the details of where it is existing and what are the whereabouts of the Satyaloka. And it is the abode of Brahma. It is also a Brahmalok where Brahma exists there in Satyaloka. So coming to Taparloka, and it exists to infinitude, my dear masters. The existence of Satyaloka is infinitude. So coming to Taparloka. So my dear masters, from Taparloka, what I want to tell here is rest all 6 lokas. Let us go through the rest of the 6 lokas in our next session. Let us stop our session here at a point where we discussed about Satyaloka. Okay. Let me again go through the detailed explanation of all these 7 lokas in our next session. Thank you all, masters. Madam, record stop. Yes, madam, record stop. Madam,
చెప్పండి ఆపేయమంటారు.
yes. Thank you all, masters. So we are going to stop this session here. And if there's anyone who want to just talk with me or just discuss with me, you can, masters. Thank you. Thank you all, masters.